All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Oh, man. Happy Monday, everybody. Eugene Evans. What is up? Hope y'all are smashing your Monday and having a good one at that. I know Mondays can be a drag, but hopefully, after watching some awesome wrestling this weekend, it'll help ease into your Monday just a little bit more. And you're here, so hey, not to stroke my ego or nothing. I just, hopefully my show will help all that. I'm here for Jordan Grace TED Talk. All right. Rose, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the review. We are reviewing Saturdays? Yes, Saturdays. Impact Wrestling Sacrifice 2020, if you will. And as we get into this, folks, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that sub button and ring that bell for notifications. Oh, it's been a hell of a Monday, let me tell you. Did you ever have one of those Mondays? All right. We're going to try to make this short and sweet. So if I don't pick all your comments out and read them, please don't take it personally. I'm just trying to quickly get through this. I got a lot to do tonight. Later tonight, about 10:30 my time, Central Standard Time, we are going to be doing the total nonstop Impact throwback review on the OG channel, the Total Nonstop Impact YouTube channel. Me and Trent will be running down episode number 11. Chinese for 1 plus 10. Oh, boy. All right. So we reviewed Outbreak. That was tremendous. Did not anticipate. Now, this is not insulting Impact Wrestling, but Outbreak was pretty darn good. And I just, it's one of the Impact Plus shows. So I was like, hey, it's going to be good, but could it be that much more better? Oh, man. This show, because of, household circumstances and life and whatever, this took me, we'll just say, several hours to watch a 3-hour show. Along with the pre-show. Actually, I watched the pre-show last night, and then I watched, and if you didn't catch the pre-show, please do yourself a favor. Go watch the pre-show. We have a nice shoe for you tonight. Please go watch the pre-show over on their Twitch channel. It's like a half an hour long. It's not long at all. They got 2 matches plus some discussion. So it's nice. First of all, before I dive and dissect everything, I saw someone online, and look, everybody's allowed to their opinions. Seriously, I'm not going to sit here and be like, this person's opinion was just sucky poo, and he needs to just delete his Twitter. No, whatever. But this person said that the crowd was dead. And so going into this, I was like, oh, man, I was really looking forward to this, hoping that Sacrifice was not going to be a dead audience show. There was like one match where it just volume came down a little bit and it wasn't as hype. It's a roller coaster. It's what you expect out of a crowd. A crowd, you can't put a crowd up here for 3 hours. You just can't expect it. You can't, unless, they're like drunk and methed up watching CZW or something, and it's not a knock on that. I'm just saying, oh my God, glass and tables and staples to the balls. Actually, we had that one time tonight, but anyways, I regress. All right, so let's dive into this. Quick Grover. Yeah, Grover? No, we're not talking about Grover. Go over the pre-show. Yes, that's why I tweeted and Facebooked out, oh, Shell, yeah, we're live. I did notice that. I'll quick mention it, and we're going to just, because it's just a quick thing today. Impact Wrestling did say they were going to have some big announcements this week, and this is a nice throwback. Old Shark Boy himself is coming back to the TNA Throwback Show April 3rd at WrestleCon. So, nice throwback character from early days of TNA. Awesome. I don't know what he's going to do. Hopefully he's laid off the donuts and he's not like a 200-pound shark. But, you know, sharks do grow with time. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully his vest fits. All right, smash that like button, folks. Let's do this. Pre-show, we've got now I originally was going to mispronounce this. I wrote down Demon Salavino. That's wrong. It's not Demon. It's Demon Salavino. This dude came out with a big getup of wings and bright red pants. I was like, oh my God, it's Lucifer incarnate coming to the ring. And we also had Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels. That must have been like inspiration, like Styles and Christopher Daniels. Complete guess. Or maybe that's his name. I don't know. They kicked off the first one. AJ Daniels came off with a win. I'll have to go back and watch it. I don't remember anything specific from this, but that helped get the crowd nice and hype. Next, we've got Max the Impaler. Oh my God. This woman was large and in charge, folks, versus, now we saw this next girl the night before, Callie Young. See, I got to write that time. Callie Young with DL3. That's her running mate, whatever you call it, press person, the guy in the whole patriotic stuff. But they said that Callie Young is a presidential candidate. I did not know that. I'd like to know what she hails from. Mount Rushmore. Is that possible? I mean, I know you can like Google it and it's a location, but I don't think anybody has ever hailed from Mount Rushmore before. I mean, it doesn't get much more patriotic than that. That's crazy. So, Max the Impaler, quite the beast of a woman. Campaign manager. Thank you. See, I don't do politics, so thank you. Is ICU program interference Callahan, or are we getting trolled? Neither. It's me. No, I'm kidding. It was me all along, damn it. No, they even caused some interference on the last Impact Wrestling review over on the lounge, as you saw on social media, that Total Nonstop Impact account put up. And so, yeah, I mean, they're even hitting Impact podcasts now. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. There's something going on. It's crazy. I still say it's Dreamer. I know a lot of people think it's Matt Hardy, because this person has focused on every single individual on the roster, pretty much, one way or another, except for one guy. I also thought earlier today it could be Daga, but then I was like, But it's someone close to Tessa. That's all I know. So, everybody's got their guesses. That's mine. But if it is Dreamer, he's not coming alone. He's bringing people. So, Mr. Peeps, what is up? What up, y'all? Jay Bizzle and the Hizzle to keep it Rizzle for Shizzle Bizarks. That's can we please tweet that? That's just it is the comments don't get much better than that. Thank you. I'm gonna put that on a plaque. I'm gonna stick it right here. For Shizzle, my Bizarks. My I can't. Somebody do the Smash version of that because I don't have enough brain cells to put that together. So, all right. So, Max the Impaler versus Callie Young. Not a super long match. Max the Impaler, absolutely devastating to look at. About 3 times the size of Callie Young. Man, even DL3 got some. She beat Callie Young with a spear, and that ended the pre-show. So, nice little pre-show to feature some local Kentucky, Ohio Valley Wrestling talent in the oh-so-famous Davis Arena. That place was pretty full. I mean, there was a few sporadic seats empty, but that was a nice little crowd. I don't know how many it holds, but it was considered a sellout, so that's nice to see. All right, now we kick off the main show here with Rohit Raju from the Desi Hit Squad versus another guy who was on the show the night prior, Corey Storm. This was a great kickoff match for the main card. J-Rock Freak, what is up in the house? In the his show, for his show. As all the Bizarks say. I'm so not that cool. Seriously, I just, J-Rock Freak says, Sacrifice was a solid show. Oh, man, I would call it more than solid, man. I had to rewatch sections several times because I had to stop, go do something, come back, stop, watch, go do something, come back. Like, I don't know how many times a day. It took me like 7 hours to watch this show. That's really not an exaggeration. I started at 10 this morning and ended around 4 and just kept watching pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces. My mind almost like fell out of my face. I swear to God. So, Rohit Raju beats Corey Storm. Great match, though. Seriously, Corey Storm, I don't know how long he's been doing this, but he's got a bright future. He really does have a bright future. Do you watch OVW? What's up, Hakeem? No, Rose, I don't, but I did recently subscribe to their YouTube channels. There's an OVW Overdrive YouTube channel, and there's also the original that now features their shows live on YouTube. They put them out like the NWA does. They just put them out there. So no, but after this weekend, it does make me want to watch. So I am curious, because it's the future of the industry. They kind of go everywhere, It's a good place. Al Snow runs a good dojo, gym. School, whatever. It's good stuff. There's veterans in there. There's new kids in there. So, and I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing it on here. I'm really busy with stuff lately with all my stuff I'm doing and helping out and producing. But I am curious. I will say that. So if I do, you guys will be the first to know, and I might review some on here. We'll have to wait and see. So, but yeah, great first match. Great to see Rohit Raju get a win in a singles competition. I don't care who it's against. It's just great to see. Okay. We need to see more of Rohit. I've got a feeling in 2020, you're going to see less and less of certain stables, and you're going to see some breakout stars. Like I envision OVE over the course of the next 6 months to fizzle out. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean, okay, Sammy's going to stretch out without his guys. It's time. He's been with them for I don't know how long at Impact Wrestling, 2+ years. They've had his back. It's been crazy. I feel like Sammy's going to come back with someone else soon or something. I don't know. It's really hard to pinpoint it, but I like the fact that everybody's got a million guesses and we really don't know. But there's a lot of free agents out there, so the future is wide open for Impact Wrestling, but it's damn good. I can tell you that much. So yeah, I'm hoping to see a lot more solo Rohit Raju and and he even screwed over the Rascals in the next match. So that right there is going to start something. It's another sign of the Dacey Hit Squad, really stepping up their game. And, they get a few more wins, they can challenge the North, and who cares, seriously, if it's like two heels, It's just good tag team wrestling. That's one thing we got all over this weekend was great tag team wrestling here and there, sprinkled throughout the two shows. So speaking of tag team wrestling, we go to the Rascals, Trey and Wentz versus the North, defending their Impact Tag Team Championships. Ethan Page and Josh Alexander defending. Man, this was wild. From the crazy fast athleticism of the Rascals to the slobber knocker toughness and say it's smash style, I guess you could say, of the North. Damn good tag team match. Seriously. I mean, this company brought it to the next level for this place. I mean, seriously, if they come back, it's going to sell out like that because fans are going to go, damn. Because I know there's probably diehards that always go to these Ohio Valley wrestling shows no matter what. It's just a regular thing. But to bring that next level of talent to the Danny Davis Arena, man. I mean, this show was crazy. I mean, it was up here almost throughout the whole show. It really was, as far as the action. Like I said, Rascals got screwed by Rohit. They were just about to take the tag team championships away from the North. So yeah, it's probably going to be the Dacey Hit Squad coming up. I'm just going to foreshadowing here. Probably the Rascals, 2 out of the 3 of them, or maybe it'll be 3-on-3. They'll bring back Raj Singh. Maybe they'll do a 3-on-3 for Rebellion for bragging rights or something. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, screw job from Rohit Raju. Man, that guy was on fire on this show. Next, we've got the ladies, the knockouts. We got Kyra Hogan showing off that new look. I dig it. It's a throwback. It's beautiful. It's really cool. It's all that. She's bringing all that attitude. It's a whole new form of it. Versus Raylan, who we saw last night at Outbreak. I'm trying to read my notes here. Dear God. So yeah, Kyra Hogan beats local talent Ray Lynn because she's a part of the Ohio Valley Wrestling as well. And then said something about with this win and this new look, maybe foreshadowing to Rebellion that she might be, going for the women's championship next. I would love to see Kyra Hogan, God willing, she's healthy. Kyra Hogan versus Jordan Grace. That'd be tremendous. It really would. But it looks like Jordan Grace was a little banged up too. We'll get to that in a little bit. Raylan lost the OVW Women's Championship on last week's show. I heard about that. At least, I don't think they said that out loud on the Impact show. They did say that Madison Rayne did take the OVW Women's Championship. Very interesting. So we certainly could see Raylan on Impact Wrestling on a regular basis real soon. We'll have to wait and see. Mr. Peep says Rohit is a breakout in AAW. Impact gives him that push and end up with a heel nobody knew they wanted. Yeah, hashtag give Rohit the mic. That's a hashtag, right? That's floated around on and off the last several months to a year. Hell yeah. The guy's great. And if he brings in that other guy with him, I can't think it's a bigger guy that's tagging with him at AAW. I hear nothing but positive about him too. J-Bone, do you think that Madison will defend her title on Impact in the future, the OVW title? Maybe. That could be a thing with bringing in Raylan. Could be. We'll see. Could be also like an exit for Madison. You know, you bring in new talent, exit some senior talent. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Because Madison's done it all, you know. I don't know. Great match between Kyra Hogan, though, and Raylan. Kyra Hogan goes over. This match lasted about 10 minutes. Next, we see Jay Bradley, who we saw the night before, prominent on Ohio Valley Wrestling versus Willie Mack. Good night. Man, this match was hard-hitting. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely crazy. It's another name. I mean, you look at the Impact roster and some say, hey, they need some more big guys. It certainly could be an introduction to him as well, to bring him back. Opinions aside, everybody's got their opinions. I feel like he would be a worthy person to bring back, barring he's healthy. I'd have to check to see how old he is. Maybe if somebody wants to check that in the chat. I know he's been around for a while. He's not a spring chicken, but he's a good talent. He's just a good big hoss, Hey, anybody that can go nose to nose with Moose like he did the night before, good stuff. Good stuff. Win or lose, he stuck it to him. First person in a while to really do that, like outside the realm of Impact Wrestling. But Willie Mack goes over here, takes the win over Jay Bradley. Man, Willie Mack is just something special, isn't he? Crazy athleticism. Absolutely nuts. Next we got, this was where the show gets really chaotic. If I had to book anything out of order here, I would have bumped up the Johnny Swinger versus Joey Ryan, because this next half hour was absolutely insane. Jay Boney's 39 years old. Thank you, Millard Harris. Much appreciated. So, yeah, I mean, he's still in good shape. He's a big guy. He's a throwback. He wears the furry boots, and if you don't get the thing with the furry boots, if you think it's a little silly, it's not. It's a throwback to Bruiser Brody used to do that back in the 80s. So there you go. And the cigar thing, he's from Chi-Town. And anywhere in that area, which is just south of here, was very prominent with the AWA. And who used to smoke that stogie more than anyone else? The Crusher. Prominent figure in southern Wisconsin. Mark McCall. Aloha. What is up? from Hawaii. Damn, that's crazy. That's like so far away. It just blows my mind, man. Whenever I see something like that. Much love, man. Elijah Washington in the house. What's up, J-Bone? How do you feel about Chris Harris? He looks old. It makes me miss the old TNA good times. I want to cry. Man, go get yourself your Impact Plus and follow along with me and Trent on late Monday nights. It's coming up later tonight. You won't be disappointed. Because let me tell you, that is a young buck Chris Harris, pardon the expression. So yeah, Chris Harris looked a little older. You know, really hard to tell with him sitting down behind the wall, like how good a shape he is. But he was mouthing off at Moose. Interesting. Is that foreshadowing a Chris Harris versus Moose thing going into the TNA show? Give me your thoughts on that one. All right. So yeah, this next half hour plus absolutely insane. Kicks off here with OVE represented by Fulton and Dave Christ versus AC Baby, AC Romero, and Larry D. Getting a lovely little local pop. Man, this crowd woke up. Let me tell you. I mean, they were good throughout the night. It's like I said, it's a roller coaster. You can't expect the crowd to be up here for 3 hours all night. Just ain't going to happen. But moments like this, matches like this, hell yeah. It was a great introduction to Larry D. That tag team brought it. Holy shnikes. And they got the win. Hashtag triple XL. I'll tell you what, I'm liking this. My hero, J-Bone, hitting 2 a night podcasts, if you will. LOL. Yeah, man. We're putting in the work tonight, folks. So, we're trying to keep this going. Don't mean to sound like I'm rushing, but I'm trying to do the chat and review. So, we continue. Yeah, but yeah, Fulton and Dave Christ, they looked good. They looked good, and it shocked me, honestly, that Ace Romero and Triple XL, if you will, got the win here. But that's, pardon the term, you know, popping the territory. Larry D's a local guy. This is his debut weekend. He lost the night before versus the North. Still a damn good match. Can't take nothing away from him on that. And if you guys didn't catch my Sacrifice review, it's up on the channel. Go check it out. You bet, Mac. You bet, dude. You're not rushing, but look Mexican. I see what you did there. J-Bone, how do you feel about WrestleMania card getting canceled? Dude, they don't know what the hell's going on. But that could be just a bunch of people screwing with Meltzer, too. Don't be surprised. They're not going to feed everything to Meltzer. They got to keep some things surprised. So they're going to tell them, we don't know what the hell we're doing. And then all of a sudden, oh, they know what the hell they're doing. They're fucking with them. They've been doing it for decades. It's nothing new, folks. It's nothing new. It's old. It's old. It's called That's a Slow News Day. We don't know what's going on. We can't tell you nothing because we don't know. Whatever. Go watch reruns. Slow News Day. All right. So yeah, insane tag team match. AC Romero and Larry D. Triple XL get the win. Then in runs Jake Christ to back up OVE and stomp down Romero and Larry D so they're not feeling so triple XL. And then in runs Daga, and it starts that match. Like the chaos just doesn't stop. Props to this ref, this veteran ref, Posey. was out there for over a half an hour for 2 matches. Like, he didn't leave the ring. He just stayed out there, and it just flowed. One match just kind of meshed into the other. Insane. That's some veteran stuff right there. That's good shit. You know, some people don't get like all the stuff that refs do, and they're running around the ring. They're trying to stay out of the way. They're trying to communicate to everybody going on in the ring. Time, spots, everything. They do a lot more than you think they do. Props to Posey, man. But Jay Chris versus Daga, man. When they booked this show first out of this whole card, now granted, this card's subject to change. We know that. This card changed a few times. Don't know exactly why. I don't have to know why, but I'm assuming some people couldn't do this, couldn't do that. Oh, wait, we need to put some local talent on the show. Let's insert this in here and pull this back. But man, when they first, this is the one of the few matches that did not change. When they booked this, I was like, match of the night contender, not even knowing the rest of the card. Match of the night contender right off the bat. And it was. It absolutely was. I will put this up there. In fact, I think it beat the main event. Not taking nothing away from Tessa and Ace. They told a good story. Tessa always does. I'm biased. I've been a fan of hers for a long time. She can bring it. That chick is crazy. When she screams, I get goosebumps. Like, is that weird? I don't know. It's not a kinky thing. It's just like, oh my God, this woman is crazy and she's going to kick somebody's ass. It's exciting, you know? Orlo, what's up? Daga is a good wrestler, just needs a character, but he's good. That's a work in progress. It's a language thing. It's where he's from. It's all sorts of stuff. Eric, we're live. I can't talk to you right now. That's funny. All right, we turn this down so we don't get disturbed no more. All right. Probably pop up in the chat soon if he sees the post. All right, so loyal watcher, Eric. Where were we? Jay Kristen Daga. Man, absolutely insane. Back and forth. Started out super hot, flying around. Then it slowed down and got real got to the grapples. Man. And then it got crazy again. This match was an absolute roller coaster of emotions. It went over 15 minutes. Like, between both matches, it went over a half an hour. That's crazy for both matches. Match of the night, absolutely. Opinions aside, some are going to call Johnny Swinger with the VHS versus Joey Ryan match of the night. Made me laugh out loud, I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, how many VCRs do I have buried in closets around the house? You know, that's kind of a scary thing. Talk about throwbacks. But yeah, Jay Chris Daga, my vote for match of the night. Let me know in the chat whether you're watching this live or after the fact. Let me know your match of the night and why. I'm curious. Talk to me. Let me know. I'm not going to read them all live, but just throw them out there. I'll read them later, okay? Daga has been dope since I first saw him on Lucha Underground. Ditto. LOL. He's pretty awesome in AAA. He is. He's getting better. I mean, he's a tremendous athlete in the ring. He just doesn't get to do a lot of outside of his being awesome in the ring. But that, like I said, that's a work in progress. He's signed to Impact Wrestling, so he's going to be around and he's going to be working with Tessa anymore. But, it's going to transfer from this place to that place. So Jake is so underrated as a wrestler. Yes, he is. Yeah. Jake is great. And that's another guy. D'Lo even said it. Breakout guy. 40 times plus now, you know? Should have been a breakout guy, what was that, 44 times ago? Something like that. He had, I'm not going to say it was a failed X Division championship run. It just, he was stuck in a bigger picture and the focus wasn't on him, you know? So, do I think he's going to be around long enough to maybe get that championship run again? Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll have to wait and see. What's up, guys? Coming in here. Dead Punk Gage, what is up? Tim Bischoff. Kyle, what is up? Hey, bro, Smash This Podcast is awesome. You're awesome, Kyle. Thanks, man. So, yeah, going on from Jake Chris versus Daga. Daga gets the win here in an absolute bangorama there, to take a quote from some other champion on the roster. Johnny Swinger is next with Joey Ryan. Oh, my God. Absolutely hilarious. I don't know what was longer, the promo at the start or the match itself. Talking about Johnny Swinger's been around so long. He had the greatest hits on the VHS tape. He was trying to bribe Joey Ryan with the greatest hits. Anybody see this greatest hits before on VHS? I'm pretty sure the DVD might be coming out. I heard they're working on it. Probably not Blu-ray. That's going to take a while. But you might have to wait another decade for the 4K Blu-ray or something. I don't know. I'm old. Who knows? But yeah, order that VHS copy right now. It's got a match on there where he was with Ray Stevens, putting him in an airplane spin for 23 minutes. That's just insane. That's just, I think after 5 minutes, I'd throw up watching that. That is some crazy shit. All right. So, yeah, just a lot of nonsense. Some okay wrestling. It was, more goofy than anything. The ref even got the lollipop at one point. But yeah, Joey Ryan comes off with a win here. Johnny Swinger. We'll have to see how many VHS copies he sells. Well, that one that was in the ring got smashed over Joey Ryan's head. Props to Joey Ryan for taking a VHS tape to the head. That's some old school hard plastic, man. Those were heavy. You smash one of those, man. It's ugly. Ugly. Wow. Few matches here. Let's keep this going. Havoc versus Jordan Grace for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Jordan Grace looking a little banged up. This match was short but sweet. She beat Havoc with a sleeper. That makes me a little nervous seeing Jordan Grace. I didn't go searching all over social media for an answer to why she's got all the KT tape on her shoulder, but obviously she couldn't do certain things to Jessica in this match because she was banged up. So yeah, this match was only she said she was hurt last night. Okay. So the night before, I'm guessing, from Outbreak. So yeah, that'll do it. 4 women in the ring. Somebody's going to get slammed, right? Someone is going to get a little banged up. Hopefully, it's nothing permanent that they can, little rest, little relaxation, something. Told us on Patreon that she's going to have it looked at. Thank you, Eugene Evans. Appreciate that. Little inside info there. Appreciate that. So, yeah, if your thoughts and prayers for Jordan Grace, hopefully that's nothing bad. Hopefully she doesn't have to have it too majorly scoped or x-rayed or whatever the process she goes through. Let's just hope that she's all good. Hopefully just a little dislocation maybe. We'll see. But Jordan Grace successfully defends here in a short but sweet match with a sleeper. Different, very different. But still cool. I mean, there's only so many things you could do to a big girl like Havoc, you know. Kind of an anticlimactic win. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's it was different, you know. It was like, oh, the match is done, you know. It was usually you'd see a girl like Havoc shimmy her way out of that because she is a bigger girl, maybe a little stronger. But hey, it's all right. You know, they were out there, they did their thing, they made it happen. So props to both. You know, Jordan could have called in sick, you know, uh, but she always brings it. Um, but yeah, you can tell right off the bat, it just going up to the ring, like her head wasn't um, just a little off, you know, like she started going one way and then forgot she went the other way, you know, just a little, hmm, you know, but that's going to happen, you know, nothing against her. So we hope that she's okay. Because I like her as champ, you know, but hey, you know, if you're injured, things happen. You got to do what you got to do, you know. We'll have to wait and see. No assumptions here on Smash's podcast on pay. Damn, long freaking day, folks. No assumptions here on Smash This Podcast. There we go. Talked about it earlier. Not heard that James Mitchell is getting written out of Impact storylines. No, I have not heard that. I will look into that later. Maybe we'll talk about that later tonight on the TNI throwback TNA because he's all over those early ones back in the early 2000s. But you know what? He's got a lot to deal with. You know, if you have not heard, his daughter's got cancer. And he's got a GoFundMe to help his daughter with hospital bills, chemo bills. So if you're in a given mood, or if you can at least share his post, I'm pretty sure it's pinned at the top of the Sinister Ministers Twitter page. Yeah, that's no one wants to see their kid go through that. Anything like that. That's hard. So that's it makes sense, honestly. Eric Jack. Sorry for the spoiler. No, it's okay. I mean, that's a real life thing, dude. That's a real life thing. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. You never know what happens with that kind of stuff. It's you take real life a day at a time. You roll with the punches. You know, I'm the poster child for that. I've been on here for 6 years, ducked out, come back. I don't know how many times. It's life, man. It's life. So yeah, like I said, short but sweet knockouts championship match. All right, we keep rolling here. We get a TNA promo between matches here, talking about the match on April 3rd. There's no place like home at WrestleCon. And then they show Chris Harris in the crowd. Pretty cool. He's there with his family, looks like. And he has some words with one Moose over the course of the next match here and there. Very interesting. Like I said earlier, could be foreshadowing, you know, a big guy like Chris Harris against a big guy like Moose. Not sure how much they stack up, but man, when I'm watching these throwback early ones in 2002 with Chris Harris, he's a big guy. He could absolutely step up to Moose. But I don't know if he's ready for that. You know, if that was just something to, get you excited for the TNA show, we'll have to see. Let the speculations begin. Imagine if EC3 returns with Dixie Carter at the TNA show. Well, that'd be great, but it would probably see Dixie Carter alone. I don't think we're going to see EC3. He's doing stuff on his own YouTube channel. You know, he's keeping busy with Spud. Because God knows WWE ain't doing jack shit with him. They're talking about making a Rambo movie. See those posts online where he's all jacked up and holding a machine gun? It's crazy. It's like Rambo Part 13. I don't know. The next Blood. I don't know. It's because we saw the first Blood like way back, you know. Bad joke. All right, so Moose versus Rhino. The first match ends really quickly. Rhino gets the win because Moose gets DQ'd a minute after it starts with a low blow. Rhino grabs the mic and he's like, I didn't come all the way here to lose it or to get a win in 1 minute from a DQ from a low blow. Let's restart this match. You just need James Storm. Yeah, we'll see about that. Not like I said, I'm not assuming anything. But they get that match restarted, and Moose gets a solid win this time. But they pull out everything for this match. Oh my God. Over the course of like 15 minutes or just less than 15 minutes, for the restart, they got trash talking with the Chris Harris, like I said. They had that big industrial size stapler. Moose got a staple in the jewels. Unbelievable. That's something that you don't see every day. I mean, I've seen a billion staples put all over. You don't always see them downstairs, man. That's a sensitive one, folks. That's a gives you the willies. They brought out a hammer for this one. Tables got brought out. Moose ends up putting Rhino through the table with the no jackhammer needed spear, if you will. So Moose gets he loses and then he wins. So kind of interesting. But man, they really brought this. They brought it. It was chairs and everything. Everything but the kitchen sink. Last but certainly not least, we got the main event here. Right after a promo for Lockdown. Nice little reminder. That's on March 28th. And then we get a promo for Rebellion right after a little ICU live invasion on the app. Very interesting there. Did not expect that this weekend, honestly, because you think that's like a pre-production thing. No, they got it. They threw it in live. I was impressed. So we'll have to see who was all backstage at the show, because I know it's going to come out. Like, okay, who wasn't on the show, who was backstage? I tell you, you're probably going to have to listen to the David LaGreca show on Sirius XM. See what Tommy Dreamer says. I'm really curious to see like what they say about it. Credit to Rhino. The guy brings it every time he's out there. Hell yeah, man. He does. The guy might be a little older, but he still brings it. He's still one of the hardest working guys out there. I give credit. You'll see, oh, they bring in all these guys. These guys bring it. They don't go out there for a 5-second squash win and not give a shit and not bring it and just, get their check and leave. No. Guys like Tommy Dreamer and Rhino are guys that are going to end up like leaving it all in the ring every single time. Guaranteed. I respect those guys. Hell yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, with this ICU stuff, it's crazy. They've invaded our podcast. So it's getting scary, folks. It's getting crazy. WWE held him back. WWE had him eating bologna sandwiches on Raw. I've talked about that before on here. It's bullshit. It's crazy. That was extreme. Yes, very extreme. All right. Main event here. Ace Austin, Tessa Blanchard. Told a good story. Back and forth. Tessa, man, she just, anybody like going out of their way to shit on this is just trolling, and they're not even watching, because damn, this was good storytelling in the ring. Made you really wonder for a while if Tessa was going to pull this off. It was a couple little, I'm not going to say botches, because they're always going 100 miles an hour and bringing it. Someone's going to slip once in a great while. But damn, this was intense. I'm honestly a little surprised that Tessa came out with the win. She cut a promo right before this saying, hey, don't be surprised if I win, that I go for that X Division championship. So maybe that's foreshadowing to Lockdown. Just a guess, or somewhere in the future between now and Rebellion, because Rebellion is going to be different. Rebellion's going to be either, was it Eddie Edwards and Michael Elgin? I think they leaked that already. And if the company leaks it, then it's, it's always card subject to change, but it's going to be interesting to see how this best of 5 series actually goes over the course of the next several weeks, or next few weeks, or whatever. Kind of figured Daga would be next in line. Daga is good. He is certainly, he's still really new to the company, as good as he is. I envision more a guy like Willie Mack getting an opportunity like that, depending on how long Swan's out. Because Willie Mack ain't going to sit on the sideline forever. The guy deserves a championship. The guy always brings it tenfold. But yeah, great match here between Tessa Blanchard and Ace Austin. A couple spots in this, nothing specific, and I'm going to say, but man, there was a couple spots in this match where, they seriously got their clocks cleaned. Sometimes you wonder how the hell they walk away from this. They're tough. They're damn tough, and they put on a great show. What about Willie Mack teaming with Chris Bay? Interesting. Possibly. I think they got bigger plans for Chris Bay. Don Callis even said last week, sky's the limit, right? 3-time champion on the West Coast. That guy's going to shoot for the stars. I don't think he's going to go straight to the top, but he's not pigeonholing himself just to the X Division, where I think a lot of people just assume he is. The guy's great. He really is. You'll see. Daga needs Conan for his manager. Mouthpiece. Yeah, something would be good. Not sure if Conan's the best thing because he's not around much. But we'll see. We'll see. He's a work in progress, like some guys are, He's new. Give him time. We know how good he is. He just needs a little seasoning, So, all right. That's it. We're going to keep this short, below an hour. Thank you all for tuning in. I still got a TNA episode to watch over the next 3 hours. And then Trent and I are going to go live. God willing, he's on time. God willing, I'm on time. We'll have to wait and see. It's been a chaotic day. No promises. But we're going to try to bring it. TNA episode 11 in a few hours. I'm going to be creating the show momentarily and then watching the episode, and then hopefully we bring it for you. Thanks. As we get out of here, folks, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button. If you ain't subbed and you're new, if you're digging the product, please share it and sub and ring that bell for notifications to let you know when more of my content hits your screen. See you later, folks. Later tonight.